Morning. It is my great pleasure and honor to welcome, we will see him soon, Professor Haiyong Shen, and to introduce him. Hello. He is a professor of psychology at the South China Normal University and the City University of Macau. Haiyong Shen is a Jungian analyst, scent play therapist, founding member of the China Society for Analytical Psychology. Professor Shen has published many books and articles. He is also the chief editor of the Chinese translation of the collected works of C.G. Jung and the Chinese Journal of Analytical Psychology. And of course, he was also involved in the translation of the Red Book. He realized, together with Gao Lan and many helpers, an outstanding and impressive project after the earthquake catastrophe in mainland China, the Garden of the Heart and Soul. It is about a broad-based offer of psychological help on orphans after the earthquake disaster. Haiyong Shen is also the main organizer of a large number of international conferences in China. I had the privilege to attend some of these conferences, and I was always impressed by his great commitment to analytical psychology and his ability to build bridges between analytical psychology and Chinese culture on very different levels: personal, institutional, cultural. Yeah, and now please welcome with me Professor Haiyong Shen.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much for Mary Ann. I'm so sorry that I could not come and have to be online, but it's my great honor to participate in this conference, Jung's Red Book for our time, searching for soul and postmodern conditions at animals and Manti Warita, especially at a time of crisis with the pandemic, the situation in Ukraine, and in the world as a whole. In his later years, C.G. Jung frequently considered the dangers of the world. Jung said, the world has but a thin thread, and that thread is the human soul. For this presentation, I will use the three parts as threads for further exploration. First, the spirit of the depths and the related Chinese images. Second, Jung's Red Book and the knowledge of the heart. And the third, psychology of the heart and Jungian analysis. the shadows are never so close to us today. So after that, we encountered the pandemic and now the war. I interviewed Devola in January 2021. That's last year. The theme was about the shadow. Devola said, as shadow is our lifelong partner on all three layers, the personal, the cultural, and archetypal. There is no consciousness and no moral compass without its existence. The assimilation of the shadow has to be suffered through. The suffering the knowledge, that's the way to know oneself, to acquire self-knowledge and the knowledge of the heart. The knowledge of the heart and Jung's red book is still speaking and calling to us today. The world hangs by a thin thread, and that thread is the human soul. We still know very little about the human soul, the psyche, and the knowledge of the heart. How important it is to know something about it is Jung reminded us again and again. What Jung left behind is not just legacy, but what we need to do, as Jung said in the Red Book. But how can I attain the knowledge of the heart? You can attain this knowledge only by living your life to the full.
I believe that things always happen for a reason. There's no such thing as coincidence. Therefore, I'm wondering if your lecture has specific meaning for many of Jungian analysts in the West. In other words, is there too much reason? I mean, I don't know if you could answer this, but is there too much reason in the work of Western analysts?
In the history in China, we have over 1,000 characters combined with the heart. Unfortunately, we lost half of them, even in China. When you learn Chinese characters, he used quite well. Some collections of Jung's, Jung used the Chinese characters. The Chinese characters, just how can I say? I just give one example. The therapy and healing. Therapy in Chinese is with how to deal with the water. According to the 5 elements, if too much water, you use the earth for defense. But I picked up the healing in Chinese is a boat on your heart. Heart is container. And how to make the boat there. So first is a wood. You have a tree or wood. Second, you have to be empty inside of the piece of wood. And the third, you have to find equilibrium. So this healing, we can have a new methodology for therapy. It's not only defense with the earth, with the yin and yang, try to make a balance of that part. With the wood, relationship with the water, you can ride in the water. If combined with the conscious and unconscious, and heart and head, I think need both effort, East and West. Thank you.
Thank you.